everyone, I'm back. Before anyone asks, this is not the video I mentioned in my last video that I'm working on currently, but I will talk more about that with you guys in the outro section. So, anywho, today I'm going to talk about my current favorite things. I've seen some of my favorite content creators do summer videos like this, and I always wanted to do one too, but I couldn't figure out what to discuss about that would be interesting for y'all to hear about. But I decided to bite the bullet and try this type of style and see if I like it. Anyways, let's get right into it, shall we? Well, what I've been up to is, as of recently, I've been playing on my new modded 3DS, and I mostly modded it myself so I can make my own custom themes for it, and not buy the jacked up prizes for some games I would love to get my hands on. And so far, I'm loving it. Breathes a new life into my 3DS, cause before, it was just collecting dust on my dresser, and now I'm playing with it more than ever. Oh, and if you want, let me know if you would like to see a video where I share my 3DS with you all. And of course, I've been playing mostly of Style Savvy series, because I love that game to death, and mostly of Styling Star, because I never heard anyone talk about this game. The only thing I know about it is that it's the fourth installment in the Style Savvy series. So let's just say I was completely unaware and blown away that you can have painted nails and design your own shopping bag to your liking for your boutique in the game. And I also really love the makeup looks on my character, and the clothing options are so adorable. I really adore both the girly and bold styles from this game, and I also really adore Rosie. She's so stinking cute. As of recently, I've been reading this series called Villains Are Destined to Die. To put in my best words, it's about our main character playing an otome game, and one day wakes up in the body of the villainess and tries to increase the affection of the male lead to prevent herself from dying. I highly recommend it. The series is so well written, as well as the main character and her thinking strategies are really interesting to read. And the male leads are also interesting as well, but one thing I like to critique is just that when stuff is going down in each volume, it always ends on a godforsaken cliffhanger. Which I understand why it's like that, so it entices the reader to continue reading. But still, that's just one nitpick I have, but I still give the series a 9 out of 10. As of recently, I've been watching a lot of Urichu. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I really love her energy and her art style. Whenever I watch her videos, I just feel so chill and comfy. And she's kind of the main reason now why I like Pom Pom Purun. And I love the aesthetic of strawberries. You know. Another YouTuber I've been watching as well is Chloe Does Things. I usually watch her new uploads, but most of the time I watch her ranking videos to her fanfiction trope videos to have on in the background while I do my favorite projects. And one thing I like is pretty boring documentaries, mostly related to my interests. One of them is graphic design. I really enjoy seeing stories on how a font is made from the ground bottom up and how graphic designers work on movie sets. And their experiences is really interesting to watch. I know it's kind of boring, but if you want some recommendations, I recommend this video and this video. I'll have them down below in the description. For shows, I've mostly been rewatching some, which are Sanrio Boys and Villainous Oh Rats Lead to Doom. For Sanrio Boys, to put in my best words, it's about our main character who hides the fact that he likes Sanrio, specifically Pom Pom Purun. But one day, he meets a cast of characters to help him realize that it's okay to like things and be true to yourself. And I generally really love the message in this show because I feel like it shows like it doesn't matter if you like anything that's not close to your personality or whatever you call it. I think it's a really nice message to show to people. And for Villainous All Rats Lead to Doom, to put simply, it's about our main character reincarnated as the villainess of her favorite video game, Fortune Lover. And in each ending, she either gets killed or exiled. And so our main character tries to change her outcome so she doesn't die, but in the process of doing that, the characters from the game end up falling in love with her. But she doesn't realize that they're in love with her, which is the main comedy point in the series, which is pretty stinking funny if you... And as of recently, I started watching a little new Precure show called One of Her Precure, and so far I really love it. I only watched one episode and a half of the second episode, and it's really cute so far. I think the characters are really well written from my first point of view. Even though I only watched one episode and a half of a second episode, I think it's pretty good so far. And lastly, I recommend for most of these shows to have a box of tissues on your side, especially for All Rats Lead to Doom. Trust me, you'll thank me later if you're a big crybaby like me. As of recently in Double Lovers, I never thought we would ever get this. We got a merch dedicated to the Komori called Princess Collection. And how I found out about this is that one day I literally just opened up Tumblr and I saw a post that said along the lines of, "We have Yui merch?" And at first, I thought this was an April Fool's joke because it was kind of pretty close to April when I saw this post, but I was so wrong. So I typed in the search on Tumblr, Double Glovers, and the first results was the Yui merch line. When I finally processed it was real, I started to cry out of pure happiness, and just when I thought it wouldn't get any better than this, a Yui plush was announced afterwards as well, and you guessed it, ice cream full bloody murder into my hands. Because I did not want to wake up the people in my house because it was pretty early in the morning when this happened. And lastly, even though I never played this game, I really want to try it out once it comes out. And that is Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre. Funny story, when I was younger, I would go to a video store and let me know if you've been around when video stores were around. I'm just curious. And they would have a video game section, and Lollipop Chainsaw was there every time I went there. I never had any interest in it back then due to me thinking I wouldn't be good at the game, and I was very squeamish around horror back then, and I thought I would die a lot in the game and I would get frustrated, so I never picked it up, and now I wish I could experience it at least, after seeing a snippet of some Let's Plays on YouTube. But now I can because they're coming out with a remastered version of the game, and I'm excited for it because, hot take, I feel the main character design really suits her. It's really cute, like, it's so cute that I try to recreate it in Fashion Dreamer. Anyways, that's all I have to say about my current faves. I might maybe turn this into a series if anyone would like to see more of these types of videos. And I'd like to ask a question about something. You can comment down below your answer in the comments, but would anyone like to see a remake of my Bungo Stray Dogs fake Otome game video? How come I'm asking this is because I feel like I could do better on it, and I want to flesh out a storyline into my best way as possible. And it probably won't happen, but I hope to get another video out sooner. But knowing how lazy I am, it probably won't happen sooner. So yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and bye! See you around!